so-called white man, which is Esau Edom according to the Bible, has never had a place for you in his society, man. He used you to build it up, and now he wants to eradicate you. The job has been done. It's finished, man. How much more you gonna get oppressed before you realize that you're dealing with the devil? You can't change a serpent's nature. Alright?
Ezekiel 35 and 5 says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
A perpetual hatred. That's going to continue. Everlasting hatred. These devils, they're the same way they was 400 years ago. They're the same ways they were when they was in the time of the Greeks and the Romans, bro. They was the same way during the times of, what's the story, bro, when Mordecai, the Jew, the Benjamite delivered Israel? Haman and the Agagite, bro. Hey, they was trying to get up then. They was trying to show you, like, look, man, we need these niggas out of the picture. Because they know that once Jake goes off against their power, that's an advantage, man. They know that. This is why they set up Babylon the Great. This is why they set up certain particular illness to get you to go off. This is why you got a church on every corner of your neighborhoods, man. Because they're trying to tweak that vibration and do away with your lot with the Most High. And you Negroes are falling for it, man. Go ahead.
It says, thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed blood of the children of Israel by force.
By force, bro. It wasn't like, oh man, this man trying to attack me, bro. It was by force. If you force something upon somebody, that means you're deliberately doing it. Okay, look at Michael Brown. I mean, we're not justifying these jigs by any means. We know they were wicked. They wasn't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. They was not. But at the same time, who are you, Esau, Edom, to put hell on our people? That's our judgment, man.
What the Lord says, touching on my anointing.
Yeah, and do my prophets no harm.
And at the end of the day, Israel is as a whole is an anointed people.
Yeah.
And this is a quick precept which I read earlier, just to back up, because you said the lion out of the thicket, right? This is Second Ezra 12 and verse 30. It says, it signified, these are they whom the highest has kept unto their end. This is the small kingdom and full of trouble, as thou sawest. And the lion whom thou sawest rising up out of the wood and roaring and speaking to the eagle and rebuking her for her unrighteousness with all the words which thou heardest. This is the anointed which the highest have kept from them, and for the this is the anointed which the highest has kept for them and for their wickedness unto the end. He shall reprove them and shall upbraid them with their cruelty.
He's going to upbraid them with their cruelty, man. So the Lord he going to turn this thing upside down, man. Who is the eagle? Okay? Who was the eagle? That's America, man. That's a symbol. They have that symbol of the eagle. Why? Because the eagle is what? He flies high, right? He's swift. He has keen vision, which Esau uses what? The eye in the sky. Okay? He's patterned himself, which that goes all the way back to what the Greeks and the Romans, man. You know?
So the dollar, back up most of the dollars in America, it's an eagle. The quarter, you know, it's American symbol.
Let me get one to back his brother up here and mention something, right? I got one to back him up. This is Judah, the 5th chapter, verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, they sin against their powers. Let us consider this shall be their ruin.
Hey, bro, they go slipping. Hey, they go to weakness right there. Hey, you gotta attack it. Hey, these niggas eating pork, bro. Hey, didn't the scripture say that, hey, he didn't use us before our power daily?
I got it.
That's why they make the worst detestable foods a delicacy. Just like it's a trip, it's a field trip for the nigga women to go to Red Lobster. To a seafood spot. They like that shit. Because Esau turned that shit into a delicacy. Lobster, when you go back to the 1800s, that was slave food. It was literally given that to slaves in Louisiana, man. That's where you get the concept of a po' boy sandwich. They put shrimp and shit in that shit. It's called a po' boy because it goes back to being poor. You gotta eat that if you're poor. Esau, he either select shit like beef and Angus beef and shit like that, man.
It says, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. So if they agree with you guys, we'll come back.
This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. It's wrong one. Verse 10. And I heard a loud voice. king in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Right? He's the accuser. Right now, like, how can you, that's like entrapment, right? Like, if you look on the side of the highway, right? Cops, they're clocking speeds, right? My thing is, if you know that people are going to go between 55 and 80 miles an hour, but you're out there twisting those speed traps, that's wicked. Like, they say, hey, look, bro, we got to slow down because they're down in the hill. They're trying to catch you up. You know what I'm saying? They're creating a scenario, and then that causes you to fall for it and say, well, look, he fell for the trap. He stole it. Prime example, right? If you got a bunch of poor Jakes out here that never even, let's say if Jake never worked a job, he's below poverty levels, all right? And you bust open a gold mine, like in Chicago, they have what you call bait trucks. They have what you call bait trucks, all right? A bait truck is just what it sounds like. Something baits you in to create some type of heinous crime. So if you set up a bait truck and say, hey, you stealing, bro. If I put $100,000 outside your house on a door stool, you ain't gonna cuff it up. But I'm watching like, hey, see, he just stole the money. Motherfucker, I just put it before your home. And hey, that's what it says in Judah 5, bro. They said, look, these people, they're going off of their power. We're gonna roll on them. Because they know that once Israelites start breaking the commandments of the Most High, that's when they get it. So therefore, they set up all these different kingdoms, these extravagance, these Las Vegases, everything to get Jake to deter from their power. Because they know, even if our people don't know that, look, if you get these people to sin, hey, we got them. That's a whole, hey, bro, sin is kryptonite to the Israelite, bro.
What is Esau's a hunter, right? Huh? What is a hunter known to do?
To hunt, to prey on the least.
He will hunt with a weapon, or he will do what? He will set a what? A trap. So what is Esau doing for us?
He set traps.
He's a pro-trap setter. So he converted it from the wilderness to when you wake up in the morning, you put on a damn shirt, you just fell into the trap because you wearing these patterns.
Oh.
Hey, some cold fucking wickedness, man.
He's cold, man.
Now, that cartoon growing up, right? The Scooby-Doo, right? Now, Fred, he set what? Trap, right? Yeah.
He caught him every time.
Sit down on the,
Hey, it's verse 21, 21. It says, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord not pass by. Lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them. And we become a reproach before all the world.
Hey, that's how the Lord is bringing up, bro. That's why the scripture go into, hey, the Lord should raise a standard. Because, hey, the elect, even though we're imperfect, the fact that our works, the Lord is not going to find fault in us, bro. That's why the scriptures say when he coming in as a flood, the Lord should lift a standard against him. The Lord has lifted several standards in the scriptures, man. Going back into the time of Egypt, Mordecai delivered us. All right, going into the time of Antiochus, and then you had the Maccabees. That was a standard that was lifted. But the Lord is going to lift the ultimate standard in this day and age, bro, because the elect is no guile found in them. And he's telling them, he's saying, well, look, man, hey, if you find no sin in them, don't fuck with them. Because, hey, they power gonna defend them. And that's a promise.
Jeremiah 33:24. Considerest thou not what this people have spoken, saying, two families which the Lord hath chosen, he hath even cast them off? Thus they have despised my people, that they should be no more nation before them.
Right. And that's cutting off our heritage. That's why you got Black Lives Matter protests. Like, if you notice out there in San Fran, hey, they spray paint Black Lives Matter on concrete, man. I mean, in neat letters. Like, who the hell does that?
That's still handwriting.
Yeah,
That Israel lost their identity. He said that they should be no more nation. Once you stop from being a nation, you no longer have your name. You no longer have your identity. And that's exactly what happened to Israel. That's why you got Hispanics that call themselves Mexicans and Dominicans, man, when they're really Israelites. Or even all our people, so-called black, they're not really black. Black Lives Matter, that's a fucking farce, man. That's right. Bullshit. Because we ain't black. We ain't black, man. We're Israelites.
You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You Hispanics, and you need to know the Most High and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? Get that conquistador BS out of your mind. Right. Because you take pride in that pig